So are we only going to play games from the 1001 games you must play before you die?
That's the plan.
Well, what if we wanted to play games that weren't on the list?
Well, I guess we'd need a completely different show. Boom!
And we're back. We've now beaten the base 3 bosses. We're actually embarking towards the idea of getting the newer bosses, the ones I haven't seen yet.
Is that exciting?
It's kind of exciting. I haven't seen them, so it's exciting.
On a scale from 1 to you won the lottery, how exciting would you say it is?
Oh, man. Lottery times 2, man.
Lottery time. Wow, that's a little more than I was expecting.
What were you expecting? Like, less than the lottery?
These
These are new bosses.
I was expecting like a 3 out of lottery.
Is the scale out of 10, or is it like a scale out of 3?
Man, nobody fucking knows. I made the scale up. The scale's whatever I want.
Well, what do you want?
Ancient.
It gets a
lie in wait.
Tomato out of lottery.
For blood.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you just going for like the 14-year-old girl idea of random?
What's the 14-year-old girl idea of random?
Are you also the Penguin of Doom?
The Penguin of Doom? Is this a thing I should know about?
Oh, probably.
Oh.
That one's specifically copy pasta from Reddit. But, it's also just fucking high school girls and junior high girls.
Okay. You want to hear a secret? Girls didn't really hang out with me in high school. I have no idea what high school girls are like, because generally, they avoided me. And really, I can't blame them all that much.
That actually shows a startling amount of foresight for girls in junior high.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. Remember that time I had feelings?
Nope.
Me either. So what's going on in Darkest Dungeon?
I'm fighting zombies.
Are they zombies or are they skeletons? Or are they skele-zombies?
Bone Rabble, Bone Arbalist, Bone Defender. Looks like they're skeletons.
Ah.
Either that or they're just very hard.
Oh dear. Rock hard?
Rock hard.
Are they bone hard? Could you even say that they are in fact boners?
That was the joke.
I know. In my mind somewhere I was thinking, hey, you know what would be funny if you kept going with this? Unfortunately, I was terribly wrong.
On the bright side, I am fucking these guys up.
I was just hoping that you were going to say you were fucking these guys.
Well, that too.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Is it confidence if you walk all over them that way?
These nightmarish creatures
Or do you just kind of feel like,
they
eh?
can be beaten.
Well, I mean, that does mean that you now feel super confident about the rest of the fights you're going to be in.
Well, I suppose that's true, isn't it? Is it an earned sense of confidence, or is it misplaced?
Probably misplaced.
Oh, okay. Well then, good luck to your party.
I mean, if I keep up the crits I've been having, it's definitely earned.
Nice. Should Blight affect undead?
Why wouldn't it?
Because they're already dead?
So, that's why bleeding doesn't affect them, but blight is like some kind of corruption.
Corporate corruption?
Yes.
Okay.
The monsters in this game are actually metaphors for the real-life problems and struggles of large corporations and the like terrible things that happen within them.
Dude, have you ever talked to art students? Because that's not too far from something that they might say. Really, I feel the message of Darkest Dungeon is how we're all stuck in the darkest dungeon of our lives, forced every day to go to a new dark dungeon where we have to fight our way through to get through our everyday lives.
So what do the critical hits represent?
Punching your boss. Either that or completing a project on time and under budget.
I feel like critically smashing a skeleton is way more exciting than that.
Not when you translate it to the dull drudgery of everyday life, man.
You hung out with a lot of art students in high school, didn't you? That's what you were doing instead of hanging out with girls.
I went to an art school. Even the girls were art students.
Man, considering how low the light is for this fight, I surprised them and then led with a crit.
Maybe the trick is to make it the darkest dungeon, and that's how you get all the
No,
good...
it actually, that, like, if you look at specifically, it gives me debuffs.
Oh. Well, never mind then. I am sleepy.
Why are you so sleepy?
I don't know. Well, I do know, but we have a moratorium on talking about it. Did he just stab you with the bayonet on his gun?
On his crossbow, yes.
Instead of shooting you with the crossbow?
He's too close.
Oh, is he? Okay. Wait, the second row back is too close?
Yeah.
So the top two, the forward two are only melee, and the back two are only range?
Not necessarily, but for that guy's skills could only be used in the back 2 rows for range.
Oh, weird.
He doesn't appreciate you calling him weird.
Who doesn't?
The
skeleton crossbowman.
He was dead.
Doesn't mean he appreciates it.
Oh, okay.
Packs laden with loot.
Well, you want to know what my secret is?
On supplies.
I don't give a shit. Ooh, open it, open it, open it, open it.
Hidden treasure, which she stole. Thankfully, it looks like it was like $50.
I don't know, man. $50 can buy you a lot of stuff.
Yeah?
Uh-huh. Pizza. $50 would buy you pizza.
That's true. She's got pizza when we get back to the inn.
There you go. It all works out. Unless she's going to hog it all to herself, like the treasure.
She does.
In which
she's
case,
out of the party.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you're fucking hogging the pizza, that is a punishment, that is a crime punishable by death.
Or by losing pizza privileges.
No, man. Just death. I take pizza very seriously. If you're going to deprive me of pizza, you best be ready to fight.
Yeah?
Yep.
Doesn't that seem a little extreme to you?
No. my relationship with pizza is a love story for the ages.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna come between you and your pizza.
Fucking right you aren't. Lest you get ready for a fight. Seriously though, pizza is great. If I could eat one thing from now until the end of time, and probably will, it would be pizza.
So what you're saying is if you could choose to not change your current habits from now until the end of time.
Okay, so I know you've heard this before, but the internet's never heard this story. Possibly the 2 saddest moments of my life were the day that the pizza guy showed up at my door and said, "Really? 5 times this week?" And the second most depressing time was the time that the pizza guy showed up at my door, passed me the pizza, and said, "Congratulations, you've just hit 5,000," and walked away.
See, for me, it was when the pizza guy showed up at my door and said, "You've moved." And I said, "No, I just moved. I did recently move to about 3 blocks from my brother, who you're thinking of."
Yep. It's sad when the pizza places know you by name, which they absolutely do at this point.
Should we just rename the local pizza place to Cheers?
Okay, honestly, I don't know how to feel. Well, no, I know absolutely how to feel about this, but I couldn't believe that it actually happened. One of my regular pizza guys, he went on vacation or something, and I didn't see him for like a year. He came back. You know what the first fucking thing he said to me was? "You've gained weight." All I could think of was like, "Give me my fucking pizza and leave."
Devastating blow.
Like I'm not wrong. That's a dick move, right?
Yeah, you could have called and gotten him in trouble, right?
I wouldn't do that. Actually, I think we did get a pizza guy fired once.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, he fucked up our order 3 days in a row. Now, the sad thing is that I just said 3 days in a row. Actually, it might have been 3 times in 1 week, which is still pretty sad. We eat a lot of pizza. Erica's pretty sick of it now. I have to convince her.
Or you could just try new things.
Excuse me?
That thing that I just said. I'm not backing down from it.
How do new things?
You can have tacos. Tacos are fucking delicious.
Dude, you have to make tacos. My very favorite thing about pizza is if I touch my computer in the right places, pizza arrives at my door, and I don't have to do anything about it. Like, I click a couple times, I type some stuff in, and then 0 effort, pizza happens.
How do you deal with the fact that if you touch your computer in the right places, you get a restraining order?
I would actually argue that you have to touch your computer in the wrong places to get a restraining order. Also, is the computer getting a restraining order against me?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I can't go within 50 feet of my computer?
Which is going to be hard because it's in your house.
I know. I'll just put it on a bus and tell it to give me a call when it gets to wherever it's going.
It probably won't. There's a reason it, got a restraining order against you.
If you take the computer to a therapist, will the therapist ask my computer where I touched it?
I think we already did this bit a couple of episodes ago.
We did it during Commander Keen, but that was slightly different.
Right, okay.
And Lord only knows, we might be fast-forwarding through that part.
That's always a possibility.
Yep. Also, our bag of jokes is incredibly shallow, so we may just say the same thing like 4 or 5 times in the span of a couple episodes. Did I mention I like pizza?
You did.
Oh. So I already told that story?
You did.
Okay.
But a victory nonetheless.
Actually, when I think about it, ever since I became an adult and started living on my own, I have had a shocking level of access to pizza.
Can we really call what you've become an adult?
No, I'm definitely still. I'm a very tall child who has facial hair. Other than that, I'm still basically the same person I was when I was 15. Do you think I could just tell people that I'm 15 and they'd buy it?
You'd have to interact with them for a while first.
I can't tell if that was a shot or not.
Huh?
I can't tell if that was an insult or not.
Well, I mean, just looking at you, you don't look like you're 15.
That's
but
true.
I mean,
but I could convince them within 20 minutes?
probably.
Okay.
You could be like pizza. Convince them in 20 minutes or less, or it's free.
Huh? Really, I just think that calling me pizza is one of the greatest compliments you could possibly pay to me, so thank you.
Have you reevaluated your life's choices anytime recently?
Yeah, I fucking love them. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Pizza, I'm gonna go get the door.
Well, at least you're happy with who you are.
I am happy with who I am. You know why?
Because the pizza guy knows you by name?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
How many was that?
23.
Nice. I hear nobody likes you when you're 23.
And you're more amused by prank phone calls?
Yes.
Aww.
Are you sad because you didn't kill him all the way?
Yeah.
Are you happy now?
No, I wanted to kill him faster.
Oh, okay. You know, I'm gonna call bullshit on this whole... Like, I mean, I know it's a game mechanic, but you can still use a bow on someone from close range. Unless they are actively, like, preventing you from shooting them with your bow and arrow, you can still do it.
I have a question for you.
Go ahead.
Is this based on your lifetime of experience shooting a bow and arrow, or based on your lifetime of experience of watching Lord of the Rings that time?
Do you want to hear something really funny? The image I had in my head while I was thinking about that was Legolas. Which I know is a total realistic depiction of how archery works in the real world. For sure, everyone. But, that is exactly what I was thinking.
I'm glad I know you that well.
Yep. Really, you've known me for your entire life. One would hope that you know me at least a little well.
Hopefully.
Hole by hole. We
I got a lot of money that trip.
Nice. And quite a few heirlooms?
Yeah. I'm gonna open an heirloom business at this rate.
Really, that would make more sense than just, like, traveling into dungeons for the rest of your life, wouldn't it?
Well, it depends on how long the rest of my life is going to wind up being.
Is that a bad debuff?
Cruelty, clumsy, -5 dodge. It's not that bad.
I'm pretty sure that's a stat I have in real life.
and laughter could be heard from the tavern.
There is actually one that you have in this game. You're food obsessed, specifically with pizza.
I'm not food obsessed. I just have a short list of things that I love very dearly when it comes to food. And also, I mean, if I could order other foods really easily from food places that weren't, you know, ridiculous, that were as cheap as pizza is, then I would have a love affair with many other kinds of food.
Like, say, Chinese.
But pizza's cheaper than Chinese.
Actually, you know, you can actually go online, and there's a website called Skip the Dishes, I think it's called, and it's just basically order anything you want online.
Oh no, I know, and it's all pretty damn expensive.
It is. We got sushi there one time.
And?
It fed 5 people for like $60.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was not cheap. It was good though.
And as where you could feed 5 people with like $35 to $40 a pizza.
Yeah, but that was sushi, and sushi is, you know, traditionally kind of expensive.
This is a fact. Ugh. Ugh. Sorry, I was maximizing my comfort zone.
Yeah, how'd that go?
Swimmingly, thank you for asking.
Nah, I'm not sure what I want to get rid of on them.
I don't know. How about the big red one?
The one that I've got selected?
Oh, is it just okay? I thought red indicated bad in this case.
Sure. So you see how these guys now have a green level?
No, I'm busy rubbing my eyes.
Oh, well, fine then.
I'm sorry. All right, show me.
Look at the screen.
Okay.
See how they're like green?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're now too high a level to do basic missions, so they can only go on veteran missions.
Oh, really?
Yep.
What a bunch of assholes.
Because they kick too much ass for basic missions.
What is considered a basic mission?
All the missions I've been doing up until now.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Do you have to let some guys go then?
Nope. Because now I go embark.
Are you gonna embark on some veteran missions?
I'm actually going to embark on some non-veteran missions to try to level up my these two into veterans, so that I can go a little further.
What happens if all you have is veterans?
Then I go on veteran missions, or I hire new people from the caravan.
Okay.
And I can take lesser guys onto veteran missions, but it's not recommended.
Why?
Because they're not veterans, they're not up for the tough, grueling tasks ahead.
Well, maybe they'll just tough up real quick.
Oh, I think that's called rigor mortis.
That would make sense, yes. So it's not so much that they tough up as they do stiffen up because they're dead.
Yes.
Okay. Well, the good news is we've already seen that there's definitely an afterlife here because we've got so many damn zombies. Not an afterlife. But
I was gonna say, are we calling that an afterlife?
Not an afterlife, more like life after death.
I'm not sure I want that life after death.
No? Who knows? It could be exciting. One thing we know for certain, you'd always be hard.
Are we going back to that joke so soon?
Yeah, I guess we did already do that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Shallow bag of jokes.
So, this next dungeon here is going to be the last one before we find the new boss.
Ooh, what's the new boss?
Pace out the
Same as the
halls
old
of your
boss?
lineage once familiar, now foreign.
I'm trying to determine whether or not that's a high five. I think I might leave you hanging.
No, you're... Come on, up top.
You were so far away. Why did we do that?
Anyway, I think we'll do this dungeon next time.
Oh, is it that time?
It looks like it's about that time.
All right, well,
So,
in that case...
join us next time as I clear this dungeon, and then maybe, you know, go and beat up an 8-pounder, an 8-pounder brigand.
And join us next time when I may sleep.
How quickly the tide turns.
Yeah, the tide turned pretty fucking quickly there.
Where did it turn to?
The bad places. Thankfully.
That's not the ferry. That's not the... What are you doing?
Ferries cost like $5.
For real? Oh, God.